Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does!
And that might be the knockout punch.
All right, greetings and salutations. Sorry about the slight hesitation there, but always seems like Windows wants to put a little thing up right in front of whatever you're about to use in the moment. So, day after National Signing Day on the high Seven Hills, and yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. All right, just gonna be real with y'all, and I just ate some hot chips too, so that's why I was probably doing a lot more mouth movement than normal. And I understand water ain't gonna do much. It's not gonna do anything but spread the capsaicin. But what I got after the soda. But that being stated, man, again, fun times on High Seven Hills, and a little up and down. I'll tell you, we are a bit of man, Tamala man. Like we got a little bit of that going on right now. Because we got the ups and the downs, a lot of ups though, especially when it comes to recruiting. Like, man, that ABC, as my boy or my guy, Bomani Jones, said, recruiting is real. Like, and we got a little some of that. But before we do all that and before we talk about it, big shout out to HBCU Digital Network. This is home. Also, shout out to Herb Stewart, the Black Techies. If you have not caught Herb in some of these spaces, what are you doing? Why haven't you done so? Wealth of knowledge, smart brother, and all around great guy. So, again, big shout out to him and his crew of castmates. So before we get all into football talk, y'all know I'm all about football. I'm a bit of a football fanatic. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. I'm a football kid. My mom to this day, she's like, "How do you know this guy is? And how do you know that guy is?" And it's just like, I mean, I'm one of those people. I really do enjoy the sport of football. But post National Signing Day, woof, we got a little bit of heat going on right here. And first, we'll start with the bowling. Bowling has the SWAC cluster coming up. That's gonna be going on Friday through Sunday, and it's gonna be outside of Biloxi, Mississippi. I was gonna try to say the name, then I looked at it, and it wasn't one of these Native American names that I'm used to saying, like something with an OE and an EE and an AA. It wasn't none of that. So, sorry, one of these weird Florida names. So I'm not gonna try it. D'Iberville or something like that, but it's not like a Tallahassee or an Ocoee or an Ocala or Tampa or any of those Native American words, Okahumpka or anything like that I'm used to saying. So I'm gonna leave that out of my vocabulary for now. But they're gonna be there Friday through Sunday. Again, right outside of Biloxi. The bowling team got better. Like quietly, the bowling team got a lot better. And I don't know if it's just me, but I didn't really see that coming. I just kind of started the season like, oh, well, here we go again. Kind of ho hum. This team started the season a little lackluster. Got some new characters on the team and got some people off, for better or for worse. And then we got good. I want to say, I kind of don't know how to feel about it because I'm a little torn. On one side of it, I'm super excited. On the other side, I'm surprised. I really didn't see it coming and laying that way, but as it has, I'm glad for it. And just because bowling is one of those sports that we don't celebrate, we don't do a lot for, if I'm being honest. And it's also that sport where we really don't even notice the facilities. FAMU has a bowling alley on campus. A lot of us don't think about it, but in the city of Tallahassee, I can count five. I count five bowling alleys at the top of my head. Capitol Lanes, Gallimore, Seminole Bowl. I forget the name of FSU's bowling lane, but whatever they got there on campus, and District 850. So you got 5 bowling lanes on campus, 5 bowling alleys. I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, a lot of us don't even remember FAMU's got a bowling alley. A lot of us don't know FAMU's got movie theater either. But again, it is what it is. But I'm glad to see the growth. I'm glad to see the sports kind of grow and do better. So got it to come up. Sorry, I was trying to get the National Signing Day stuff to come up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Before I get too far in this, I'm gonna give a shout out to Josh Padilla, our SID Sports Information Director on campus. Cool dude, nice guy. Had pleasure of meeting and working with him on several occasions. And I just kind of want to, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to show off the website. Like they did a little bit of work. And now I'm not official with the university. I'm not in official capacity. So I can kind of get away with saying a lot of what I want. But in this case, I kind of want to show off what they did. Like, they did some nice work. It really looks nice. But also, FAMU softball. And if you missed Coach last night, she did really good on ONG Strike Zone. Y'all know those are my brothers from another mother right there. And I mean, we had 4 players make all SWAC preseason. Destiny Cuevas, Credona Beasley, Nia Morgan, and I believe that is Mel Kayla Irvis. So FAMU softball preseason predicted to finish in 4th. I feel a little some type of way about that. That's okay. We did lose some games last year that we probably should have won, like against Valley when I was there. That being stated, I'm excited for the product. I think we have a coach who she's a hustler. Like, go back and listen to the interview she did. Coach a hustler. Coach is trying to do some things and trying to make some things shake. Just saying to y'all, I want to pay that some attention because she might be able to do some stuff. I can foresee it coming, and when the proper opportunity and supported right, it's gonna be some fun to be had on the Heights of 7 Hills. Also, though, continue with the ladies, but not as happy on this one. You had the women's basketball. Y'all know I'm a Coach Pillow stan, but man, you got to give me a leg, coach. And sounds like we were missing some players. This was a game. In the last game we played, we lost 77-68, Alabama State. We blew a late lead. And I'm okay with blowing a lead to a certain degree. But not when you give up like 20 points in the 4th. Like, we were up 60 to like 50 something. I believe it was like 60 to like 58, something in that nature. And I believe we gave up 25 points. And we only scored 8. And I was like, whoa. We were winning. And then we went to getting a mollywopping. That was not that's not what you do. That's not what you do, coach. I mean, I understand. You know, look, I'm here for you. But at the same point, yeah, you make me seem like I'm a little less objective than I am when I'm over here. Hey, y'all, give a girl some time. We just lost a 25-point lead and got beat. Yeah, no, we that. It can't be that. And it was that. But on the flip side, I don't know if Coach listened to my show, but hey, Coach, appreciate you, bro. Like, FAMU went out there and they got to win. The men got to win 69-58 against Alabama State. Yeah. They got a new coach at Alabama State. I don't know, whatever. We won. Like, suck a duck. We won. I don't care. Like, we got a dub. And we won the rebounding advantage. That was one thing we lost against Alabama A&M, but against Alabama State, we won rebounding. And we scored points. This is a game we scored 69 points. We almost scored 70 points. Now, one of my favorite songs by Jack's called What Ifs. Let's play the What Ifs real quick. And not the what if you were an N-word I hadn't fallen in love with. No. What if? But what if FAMU scores 70 points? Per game. If FAMU scores 70 points per game, and that's a tough ask. I mean, that's not that can almost, because I heard myself say it, and that sounds almost as if I'm like, well, what if they scored 70 points a game? Why can't you score 70 points a game? I'm not saying that. I'm not that much of a jerk. I'm a jerk though. But if FAMU scores 70 points per game, FAMU would have 9 wins, 9 more additional wins, not just 9 total, 9 more wins. I counted no games we won, at least from what I looked at. So, 9 additional wins, and some against some good talent. We're having a different conversation about this basketball program. We gotta get some points, get some buckets, because I've been saying 55.5 won't do. You're not gonna fare very well in this conference, in any conference, scoring only 55 points a game. It's not gonna happen, Captain. But we got 69 in this game, and you found some points. And as I stated before, I noticed that coach made some lineup adjustments. The roster had to do something, because if you're going to run that same stagnant stuff, it was going to be what you were getting. But you changed. You made adjustments. And, Coach, I'm going to commend you for that. I told y'all before, I'm not on the fire pillow and McCullum train. There ain't no money. And next year's their contract year. I mean, Ms. Robbie said it best, and, sorry, Tim didn't quite listen, but if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And at this point, it don't make dollars. It don't make dollars. Like I said, you can fry chicken, you can sell fish, you can wash cars, you can do whatever the time you want to do. You're not going to get $300,000 to support firing coaches and then paying another $300,000 at least to 2 new ones. You're not going to be able to do it. Not when the softball coach is telling you, I need like 2 more full-time staff people. The baseball coach is telling you he needs 1 or 2 full-time staff people. You're currently looking at a program that needs to add, let's be nice, $200,000 in staff salary between really 2 sports, maybe a third. How are you creating a $300,000 bill when you really need to create a $200,000 bill, and you ain't doing that? It's not fiscally responsible. I had frustration. I'm with you. I was with y'all till I was kind of there more often and was like, man, this don't make sense. Why we make this change right now? I don't think this works. Even if it's not working financially, it's not going to work. So again, I'm gonna say it like this: it's okay to be frustrated. I'll listen to you. I will. You can vent. You can just, if you're on one of my pages, please don't do all that cussing. But you can vent. You can. I'll listen to it. I might reply. I might not. But I'll be honest with you. You're gonna be on that train by yourself unless you write a check talking about firing somebody. Because basketball is not a revenue producing sport right now. I mean, let's just be real. It's not. So that being stated, we go to Texas Southern. The game's going to be on YouTube. So I had to go to their website. I really wish we did a better job of that as far as advertising our product. And it's not just FAMU. It is the SWAC as a whole. I'll give credit where credit's due. Scotty went up there and said, made a point. Hey, this advertising for this conference is butt juice. It is. It's terrible. But at a certain point, at the very least, every sport that you have that is on some modicum of media needs to be out there. I don't care if it's on the HBCU channel on Sirius XM. It could be on that channel. You need to advertise it and say it is. Just saying, y'all. I don't think the SWAC does a very good job of advertising its product. I've said it before, and I'll continue to say it. I think we do a terrible job as a conference. And I guess at this point, I am SWAC because I didn't land on SWAC. SWAC landed on me. I didn't come here willing. I came here kicking and screaming. But hey, we're here. We do a really crappy job of advertising the product. Yeah. Hey, what time's the game? How you gonna watch it? I don't know, bro. I don't even much know. I mean, first game was 4:00 Eastern time. Second game's at 6 Eastern. Doubleheader. It was gonna be in the Houston area, so doing a little Texas two-step. Yeah, do the two-step. Yeah, I'll get jiggy with it if you want to. That's my dance. I ain't gonna lie. That's the one song I cut up to. You don't play the two-step at a party I'm at. I will cut a rug into shreds. But yeah, man, that's my little shimmy right there. That's my dance. But I'm just being honest, y'all. This is a chance because Texas Southern's teams suck. Like, I mean, we bad, but these are two of the worst teams in the SWAC on both sides. Literally, just one is the inverse of the other. One is in 11th place, the other's in 10th, and it's both sides. I believe the men are in 10th and the women are in 11th. Like, and it's vice versa for FAMU. Like, literally, these are two of the worst teams in the conference that need wins because, being at the bottom of this conference next to Valley ain't it. You ain't got the excuse they got. I'm saying you barely beat them. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, as a fan and as a program, this is something you got to pay some attention to, because otherwise, man, you go to Texas and go 0 for 2. I told y'all last week, man, you might be able to save a whole lot of hotel tickets and bus fare because you ain't going to no effing SWAC tournament looking like a bunch of busters. And at the bottom of that conference, you look like a bunch of busters. Now, I stated, and Coach said it today. He said it today. The team is still coming together. And I agree with that. I saw that from a mile away. I really did. And if the women could freaking stay healthy enough to constantly have a good number of players available, they'd be better too. Right now, it's a big ask, but I'm going to ask it. We definitely got to do something. But this right here, that ain't my swag. I'm going to say it like that. Like, now, football, though. Sheesh, man. Look, FAMU football, if you're not excited, you're just not an excitable person. Now, you haven't gone over and go over and check out the FAMU football site. Look, I told you I was going to shout out Josh Padilla and the crew. I am. They did a great job. Come check it out. I mean, I'm not doing this. Look, these are my hands, and that's the screen. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, there we go. You're able to see, there's some production value in this, and it's not a huge staff. It's really not. And you're able to see some of the players that we were able to find, and it's great. It's really good. We've been for. So you definitely saw Trey Willoy. He's on campus. If you saw the coach, if you were in the Coach Simmons space yesterday or saw the 2020 club, and shout out to Mr. Vaughn Wilson it's still weird for me to call him Vaughn. He's always been Mr. Wilson to me. But if you saw what he did with HBCU Digital Network, they actually broadcast live the 2020 club, and some great questions were asked by people who ain't media. I mean, sorry, Scotty, but those folks weren't media either. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't take it personal, bro. I'm being sarcastic. I think he's media. But anyways, you're able to see, man, again, and this is on the FAMU Athletics website. If you are kind of like my mom will figure this out, but my dad, I'll have to walk him through. Go to the FAMUathletics.com website, click on football, and hopefully my screen doesn't freeze deadly. I did memory on StreamYard here, but you'll see the website takes a little second to come up, and click on National Signing Day Central, and that's where you'll see everything. I did not get permission to do this, so I mean, please don't get too mad at me. I am trying to bring attention to the university as always. So it is there. You click there, and then you do see that beautiful display that I have up. So that's just for you. If you want to, in your own time before it gets taken down, you can see the different players. You can see Trey Willoyd, Kelvin Dean, Deco Wilson, Ashton Gable. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm excited about our offensive line. Like, I am excited, really excited. 6'4", 312. Like, I told y'all last week, this is an arms race for who's going to win those blocks. And I'll give a big shout out if you are following the ONG Strike Zone on Twitter. Brian Fullwood from the ONG. I did talk to him yesterday. Hopefully he doesn't mind. But Brian was like, yo, I'm working on a little something, trying to get it something that looks like a schedule out. And he dropped a schedule on their platform, kind of giving you an idea who we're playing. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, it's a lot of cupcakes. A lot of cupcakes. But it is what it is as far as who we're playing. Like, we have some solid players coming in, though. I'm definitely going to from the deck now. But as you guys may or may not have seen, Justin Bostic, and come to find out, I'm pretty sure he's related to John Bostic, might be his brother. But John Bostic played at the University of Florida, is a player for the Washington. It says the Redskins page, but last I saw Indianapolis Colts, so I don't know. Again, neither one of those are my teams. Cowboys and the Bucks are mine. So you're able to see, man, we got some big gets here, man. A couple of dudes are hanging on the Twitter page. Pull it up because I know the FQ Twitter page has been updated pretty well. I mean, I happen to know partially why. The screen, if you're looking, is probably moving a little bit slower than it normally does, but we had a solid recruiting class. I slow down, but we really did. Like, again, FAMU did really good at addressing needs, but then also bringing in talent that you're going to be glad you have. I'm going to bring it there. Also, congratulations to BCU. They did hire their football coach. As stated before, y'all, I kept quiet about a lot of that Ed Reed situation on my platform. You caught me in a space, I'd say something about it. But as far as me acting as if I'm on campus all the time, not me. Now, as far as me being like keeping it a being with you, yeah, I mean, I kept it a being with you and what I thought and why I thought he got fired. I did that. Absolutely. But when it came to like other stuff and being like, hey, I know people here, I know people, no, I mean, I might not. But I'm not gonna tell you that. Like, but again, Justin Bostic, we got him. Also, Michael Smith, and I'm just telling y'all, man, like some of these graphics there, kudos. Mike the kicker. Yo, like whoever these baseball cards, and this looks like a product of FAMU. If it ain't, hey, I'm gonna claim it that it is. Sorry. Hey, look, and I'm a little bit of a baseball card kid. I was not a kid anymore, but some days I really wish I was a kid again. But man, I tell you, I remember way back in the day. But man, these Topps cards, they got a little bit of flair to them. See what I did there? And they kind of took it to the upper deck with these. Okay, I'm done with the dad jokes. But real talk, like you get to see there's some production value in this, and you're also seeing that, man, the investment in the product is there. Like FAMU's actually investing to create some things that honestly, this is exciting. As an alumni, I find that exciting. That's something that I personally want to see more of. I want you to continue to engage us like that, because there were some of the athletes that dropped this, commit to FAMU stuff, and it's like that was all right, but it wasn't as cool as some of the other ones. Like the Robert Lockhart, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm a Superman fan. Like Superman is my dude. That's my guy. His was fresh. Like he Captain Saber right now, because looking like, oh yeah, you need third and long, coach. I'm the guy. And it's just, again, this is the stuff that excites the fan base. As an alumni, you get an extra check out of me every once in a while from stuff like this, because now we're excited. Wide receiver, Fairburn, Georgia. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna guess and take a wild guess and say it's outside Atlanta. And if you're referring to Georgia, outside Atlanta is always one of the right answers. Look, man, Ton Wilson, another one. Telling y'all, man, like this was good. This was good. Like got his Twitter handle in there too. Like again, it was nice. It was nice to be able to see it. I'm kind of, it was stunning. But go check it out if you can't. This is on the FQ FAMU Twitter page. This ain't even on the fifth quarter page. But yo, it was awesome to see. We're seeing good graphic production, and I told y'all, man, Josh, real humble dude. He's not gonna overly go too crazy and talk about too much of what he's doing, but y'all see Oral Gray here, man. Like that dude. That was one of the ones a lot of us were up in the air about. And I ain't gonna lie, your boy said it the other week. I was at Bo. Yeah, Bo Somerset. You see the local product here. Malachi Owens from Gabi High School. Gabi used to be a pop, man. They kind of fell off a little bit, but they produced some good talent. I mean, FAMU had we obviously Rashawn McKay came out of there, and you can't really get overly too mad about what Rashawn McKay was. I mean, he was efficient. I made that. I ain't gonna lie. He went back last year about McKay. It wasn't had diddly and squat to do with him as a leader. Everything was just when we put in quarterback to quarterback, who's gonna win? I didn't know. So, but yeah, I mean, you're able to see FAMU's bringing in some really good talent. My only question is, I want to see what some of the speed looks like. But look, let's go back and listen to what Simmons stated. There's been some investment in the facilities. We have a tracking system that tracks how fast the players are. That's not at every HBCU. Like every college in the nation is not using that. And that is one of those analytic tools that are used to help you get better. Go back and listen. Again, I forget the name off the top of my head. If I wasn't thinking about it, I'd have it. These are some of the things that when they're asking. I said when you're being asked to give the FAMU and FAMU athletics, hey, that's what's being done. But at the same point, let's not forget the other sports. I mean, I'm always going to be FAMU football first, but we can't forget about the other sports because they are equally as important. While they may not bring as much money, if we provide the assets to them, they can keep a level of solvency that's going to allow you to be able to appreciate what they do and what they are. So, but man, y'all, this is nice. Like, and all that being stated, again, did we strike it rich? Because I think FAMU's got a chance, and we are right now. If you listen to a lot of HBCU pundits, FAMU is one of the favorites to come out of the SWAC. That means you got to take advantage. You can't have everything riding on Jackson State because everything is riding on the Celebration Bowl. Go back and look at that playoffs, that football schedule, and man, that home schedule's. You got 2 Division II teams, and only one of them's local. I'm just saying, and I understand why. Things kind of happen, but again, FAMU's put all of its bad eggs in the basket that we're going to the Celebration Bowl. There is nothing else available. There's no other options because the schedule you're not close are. How do I say this in a nice way? Unless you're scoring 100 how do you play, it's not going to happen. And that's not what some of you may want to hear. Honestly, I'd rather tell you the truth than lie to you. And apologize for going slow, but I'm going to pull it up so you can see it. And I'm giving credit to ONG. Go check them out. It dropped. I saw it today. I kind of seen schedules being pieced together. And but we have been told, Coach Simmons did say that the schedule is coming out within the next couple of days. So right now it's not a good look though. If you are trying to, be rational about, man, some of these games you're attending for the love of the college. Like, I'm just saying, some of these games on the schedule, I'm not in love with. I'm not. And I seen like University of, I almost said Pittsburgh, California. Lincoln, California. Not excited for that. Lincoln, PA, Lincoln, Missouri. I'm not even gonna lie and say I'd be excited for it, but it'd be an HBCU. And this is from ONG Strike Zone. This is their page. Again, full credit to them on this. You can kind of see where they piece together a schedule, so you can go check it out on their platform. But I do want to make sure I give them credit and say it's out there. So it may not be official yet, but that's kind of what it looks like. And man, bruh, that's not exciting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm more excited about the USF and the Jackson State game than I am a lot of other games. And I'll be honest with you, outside of the home games, I'm seeing 2 definites on there. Like, I'm definitely looking at Jackson State and that USF game in the face, and obviously the classic. But honestly, other than that, we'll see. Texas Southern's on the list too, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna tell you how to cash app you, boy. We just gonna figure that out. Your man's sorry, boys around here, but yeah, because that's the day before my birthday. That's our schedule that it looks like so far. I'm not excited. That looks like outside of the swag, some chitlin juice. and it looks like it's either SWAC championship, MEAC celebration bowl, whatever you want to call it, or bust. And hopefully that whatever. I keep wanting to say Pittsburgh, California. That Lincoln, California, that should be homecoming. Unless FSU's playing the same weekend, and I'll wait until the official schedule comes out before I start really spazzing out. But yeah, I would suggest that's probably homecoming, because otherwise, man, I mean, it'd be a great game to have, to just sit up there and lay a mollywhopping on somebody, but I'm just gonna say it. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. So, anyways, we're running a little long, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. But as always, big shout out to HBCU Digital Network, Black Techies, man, and appreciate y'all watching, man. Again, just quick recap: FAMU bowling gonna be in the Gulf Coast of Mississippi next 3-4 days. Hopefully, we come out with some dubs, because last time FAMU bowling actually looked impressive. Also, FAMU softball, four preseason all SWAC players, and they're also predicted to finish in 4th place in that SWAC East Division. Women's basketball, we gave up a lead and got whooped in the process. I'm with you when you're right, but man, look, I don't care how much I like you. I got to call you when we lose, man. So I'll see you in a few weeks, though, Coach. Hey, Coach. But we do have a Texas two-step coming up, hopefully against the 2 worst teams on both sides. 2 of the worst teams. Texas Southern is terrible, and record-wise, so are we. This game we need to win. Also, a men's basketball team, they win. Kind of split. Won the rebound against Alabama State, and also both teams need these wins. I'm just gonna say, FAMU needs the next 4 out of 5, something crazy like that. You need to get a good 5-6 wins to finish this little stretch of the season. Otherwise, yeah, it looks like y'all might be going to Olean's for the championship game. Go get you an Obama breakfast, because otherwise, ain't gonna happen, Captain. So that being stated, though, y'all, as always, I appreciate you for watching, and it's always gonna be Fangs Up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal.
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.